In real life also you're playing a very important role. Being a mother, we are a good teachers also. We need to be there.
Definitely.
So I just wanted to know, is being a mother and when your kids are already a grown-up kids, and very intelligent kids, how they react when they say, oh, my mom is a superstar.
I think for the kids, we are more than teachers, we are villains. We're always
Even I'm mother, so I can
correcting
connect to
them,
it.
stopping them. But no, I mean, a mother is always the backbone
Yes.
of, or maybe she's always the one who takes all the negative decisions. You can't do this, you can't do that.
Same.
Yeah, but so it's great. There's a lot of learning, a lot of adjustments. Marriage teaches you a lot. So this constant is always in a woman's life. So it's nice when it can only come through a woman for her kids.
And being a mother, it's a big compliment when your kids give you a compliment. So what's the best compliment you got from girl child or from your daughter?
From my
Is she has seen your movie? Like we are still a fan of Chandramukhi. I don't know how many generations will see that. And I think they live in your face. How many series will come? How many remakes will come? But you are the face. She has seen and have been reacted to some of your movies?
Yeah, of course. I think the proudest moment for me is when they lift their, they hold their head high and walk into the theatre to see my film. I am not embarrassed about. I make sure I make the children proud, and they proudly bring their friends to the theatre and sit in a group and watch. So that is one thing Surya and me both have ensured, that our children watching our film should feel extremely proud when they walk out.
Exactly, that's
the
happening.
best feeling, like.
So, a daughter has sometimes given a best compliment for your particular movie, if you can reveal. She loved it.
Quite a few of them, but yesterday she saw Shrikant and she had some wonderful things to say about it. And they connect to this education journey. All the children connect to it because somewhere they are preparing, they are in that phase where education right now means a lot. Exams is a big burden, and so she felt for him. She said, how can they not give him a chance? He scored 98. Why did the Indian education system, how can they not allow them to take science? And he fought. So they were like they connected a lot to this story.
But ma'am, it's a long journey for you being into industry, and especially in the Telugu industry. We love you. You are a big star for us. No doubt in that. When it comes to Telugu industry, what goosebumps do you get? Like we get when we see you on screen, still.
I think the Telugu industry is very affectionate, very loving. They love their cinema. They watch all kinds of cinema. I think from a God film to a small film to the bigger films to a Bahubali. I think they accept different kinds of cinema, and we feel very grateful because we've really not done. I really haven't done straight Telugu films. Even Surya, for that matter, we haven't done too many straight films. They've been more of our dubbed films which have come, and the way they've accepted and loved us, I think it's very special.
So do you still remember, ma'am, your first day in Telugu cinema on the sets? If you have to share something, because that time you were very new, now you are being a big star. If somebody asks you, ma'am, the first day, how you deal with that?
So I think I came to Telugu a little later when I had gained the stardom. But I've done a film, of course, with Ravi Teja and a film with Chiranjeevi sir.
Yes.
And I was, more than me feeling anything, I was awestruck with them. I think Chiranjeevi sir, it was lovely. We did Tagore and Ravi Teja and I did Shock. So it was nice. We're always in awe of our heroes.
Okay. So, but you being an inspiration for all the women, as I was saying, being a mother role, being a wife role, then it coming to a different culture. Nowadays, it's a very trendy thing. Like love has no bar. Like I am myself is example from a different culture to different culture. How it's get to your mind to get connected. Like, we always teach our girls, you have to go in a place where you need to be like this and that.
Yeah.
At that time, what makes you to do this decision and get into the different culture? What was going in your mind?
Yeah, I don't believe in caste and any of those norms. So I think for me, it was Surya and me was pure friendship which turned into love. And I think there's nothing like having your spouse as your best friend. And,
Yes.
As your person, as your confidant, as a person I share my work relationship with also. So I think nothing better than him. So I'd always say make your choice, go for the right man, know him.
Yes, that's more important. That's more important. I think as a mother, we all need to give, in the future, they must be asking us, mom, how we need to go about it.
It's an entire life to be lived. So you have to know who you're going to marry.
Do you think at the time of being mother in some generation and now being a mother of this generation, do you find any difference when you were a daughter and now you have a daughter?
Yeah, there's a big difference. I think we were listening to our parents.
Exactly.
And, they do listen to us. My God, I'll get shouted at home. They do listen to us, but I think they are independent. They have more choices in life. They know they have an opinion. they've seen things earlier than what we saw today. There's social media. There's so many ways of knowing the world better. So I think they're smarter.
Exactly.
So we have to also learn to, it's another generation. Give
Yes.
them a little bit of that space. But same time, of course, it's great to be best friends with your kids. But it's
So
giving them the space
yes.
is also important.
So can we see you in the future in proper Telugu movies, as we are seeing
Definitely.
you more of the Bollywood movies?
No, its language has not been the choice. It's never been. I just did a Malayalam film. I found the story outstanding with Mammootty sir. So I'm just looking for that script. Be it Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Hindi. It's just the script and the character of mine which I play which matter. Language is not like the
Not,
barrier.
and that's so I can understand. That's your
Yeah.
personality also. It's always a bar of talent. It's always worked. Let's come back to Srikanth again. When you met the real role, he's a real inspiration. I think these kind of movies are needed of the hour. When our kids have everything, still this word is coming, depression. I think it's a very trendy word is coming. When kids are having everything, I think these kind of movies should
Yes.
be shown, and in a more content based, these should become so that our kids need more of this kind of content.
Yeah,
What do you have to say
definitely.
about it?
Cinema has a great impact on people. It's the most
Like your daughter got a very
it's
great
the most
way.
impactful
Yeah.
medium, I feel, and we look up to our heroes, we look up to our actresses. So I think the right message should be portrayed, the right kind of film should be made, and there are, like Srikanth, there are a lot of unsung heroes who should be spoken about. Like I learnt about Srikanth when I read the script.
Okay.
So I didn't know about him before this. So it's a huge learning for me that wow, this is more heroic than some of the heroes we know about.
Yes.
So it's important to tell these stories, especially
True.
to the children.
That's needed of the.
Yes.
So recently, you watch any Telugu movies and you love the actors? They're working good.
don't
You
have-
want to
I-
give a compliment to them?
Definitely, there's so many films, but I'm not a very avid cinema watcher. I haven't really watched anything recently. Last 1 year, it's just been work. I've been seeing some web series and we've been in that journey because we get that short 45 minutes break and then you quickly see one episode and run out for children or their exams or work. So really speaking, I haven't seen anything recently.
And we want to congratulate you and give you a proud moment for you and Surya sir for making a national award. You guys are making a national worldwide. How it takes to a mark like when, being a cinema, you started your journey and now into a pan-India and being a national awardee.
It's great. 2D started with a small dream of making small films which will really reach out to people and stories which we wanted to tell. That was the motto for 2D.
Yes.
But then, it just grew and it's got a national award. You always feel happy.
No, because
You're very
now
happy the film-
we're seeing Allu Arjun, Prabhas, they are going pan-India. You are already pan-India. People know you from long back. How you see that?
I think Telugu industry make the kickstart for Pan India, right? We had all the successful films which ran all across. So I think that it's been quite a it's influenced all of us to go Pan India actually. It's been the trendsetter.
So whenever, ma'am, you come to Hyderabad, I think you keep coming, but I think there's a big gap this time when you come to Hyderabad.
Yes, there has
It's a big
been.
gap.
Yes, so we've just shifted to Mumbai and then work just came from there. So my career hasn't really had a pattern. So wherever the work comes from, I'm just going ahead and working. So like I've said, I'm looking for a good Telugu script. I'm hearing everything. I'm hearing all the 4 languages. And really something which really attracts me, I pick it up and do it one by one because I have kids at home and
Yes,
we have
yes.
to balance the act.